Today we're going to be adding two corals to the tank, a torch coral and some zoes. The zoes I'm hoping to keep under control. Zoes can get a little crazy. They're beautiful orange, and then we're adding torch coral to give the tank a little bit of movement, and I actually have a good place to put it that's going to be far away from other corals. So we have the torch, and we have the zoes, and I have my bottle of Revive. So what we're going to do is add about an eighth of a capful, because it's 4 capfuls per gallon. So we're going to add a very small amount of Revive to dip these two corals, and they're going to be sitting here for about 15 minutes, allowing for some of the hitchhikers to fall off. Yes, I know some hitchhikers can be good, but there's also some bad ones, and I don't care where the corals or fish come from. I'm always going to treat for pests and issues so I don't have any issues in my tank. For the torch coral, I have this beautiful little area right here that they'll fill in quite nice. If, you know, they're very going to be, the closest to SPS is this and this right here, but they're going to have this whole area for themselves. So you see right there and right there. And yes, this area gets plenty of movement. If you see this SPS and see its polyps move around, this Vortex does an awesome job of getting flow in the whole tank. And for the zoes, I'm going to be putting them right here in this little area for the simple fact that there's a lot of shadows right there. There's a little bit right there. There's not a whole lot right there, so they're probably going to grow. I'm going to put it right, you know, in this little area right here, right at the edge, and I'm hoping that they will start to grow this way and then go around, and then they'll go this way, and by that time I'll have other stuff filling in right here. So we'll see how that pans out for me. So let me go ahead and dip these, and then we'll be back when I'm placing them into the tank. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes or so these guys have been soaking. So let's get them into the tank. I have turned off the halide so I don't like roast these guys with brand new lights after the move, because these guys are still animals and I don't want to overshock them. So let's see if I can get these in on the camera. So we're going to put the torch coral right here in this area where it has a nice little area to go, and then the zoanthids I'm going to put, like I said, over here. The zoanthids I'm probably not going to be able to do on camera just because I'm going to have to cut the bottom off and super glue. This one I'm honestly just going to put the disc into the sand bed and call it a day. So let's get this guy in. So what I'm going to do is just take this and shake a little bit, because I'm just trying to see if there's anything else, other pests are on here. These closed up really nice, and look at that, they're starting to split, so that's kind of cool. So that's one head, but maybe eventually it'll turn to 2 and they'll start to branch off and keep on going. So we'll put this bad boy in right here and drop him down into the tank. See, I'm gonna put him right there. See, the only thing that's negative right now is that I don't know where the light's gonna hit, so I kind of want to put these like as far over as I can, but give them enough space, and cover this up. And what I'll do is also I'll get the baster out to get these up. But I'll put that right there. I'll call that a day. We got the cleaner shrimp over here trying to clean me, hopping on me and flicking at me. Doing what he does, clean. And actually, I want to bring these out just a little bit more because I can see they're not underneath of the halides. So we'll do that, and that looks great. So I'm going to cut the bottom of this off. I'm going to put that on a tank, and I'll show you guys after I'm done. Alright, so I got the torch in, and I got the zoes in. There's the torch right there, and I took it off of the big puck it was on. It just didn't fit in this hole very well, and it's very sturdy right where it is right now. It's not glued in at all. I don't want to glue it in at the moment. Probably won't ever glue it in. It'll probably, you know, fuse into that piece of rock if it gets happy. But it looks great from this side, and it looks great from this angle, which was important. So it took me a little bit to get there. I am probably going to turn down the power a little bit for the night just to get that acclimated pretty well and see where it is. I tried to see where the light was coming from and where it is. It doesn't look like anything's blocking it, so we'll find out when we turn the lights on tomorrow. And we'll find out if it's happy where it is, if it likes the flow, and also if it's too far in and or not enough out, we'll adjust that as far as for the light for it. We'll see what it likes, see what it doesn't like. As far as the zoos, I actually decided to stick the plug in right there in the sand right next to that piece of rock. So we'll see how those turn out tomorrow, see how happy they are, but that should add a nice little dash of color there, and they should stay pretty well, you know, for themselves for a while. So we'll see how they grow. Nice thing is, if I ever want to get that little piece back out, I can just cut the zoos and I'll have another frag. As long as they grow under the rock, or they'll stay where they are, but I'm pretty sure they're going to grow under the rock. That's kind of the idea. That's going to be the end of the day's video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, guys. There's like 3 people subscribed right now. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more awesome content with this nano tank and, you know, future endeavors whenever they may happen. But for now, we're going to stick to this nano. I know I need to still go through the whole thing and cover all of the equipment that I have there. We'll do that at some point. And yeah, we'll see how these corals like it the next couple days. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.